Very good evening, traders and friends. I'm Nalnakshi Swami, welcoming to my channel Smart Index Edge. It is my constant endeavor to bring you people a precise based intraday strategy. I've come up with so many things, and most of the traders they trade in options. For that, precision is very, very important. Precision in entry and precision in exit. Even though sometimes what happens in the market is you come to know that it is market is turning around, but the entry becomes lagged. When you enter little bit late, you are not able to hold the position. That is the problem because the stop loss becomes very huge, which you cannot sustain it. When the stop loss, see, the strategy should be like that, your entry should be like that, the stop loss should be minimal so that you can sustain the losses. Losses should be very minimal. Then you can sit with comfortably and you can trade comfortably without tension and with confidence. So, for that, I have brought a strategy, intraday strategy, combining three things. One is power channel, another is hourly separator. Regarding the hourly separator, I had already talked about the Gantt time cycles. Instead of that, to simplify that, because many people cannot apply the Gantt cycle and everything, they cannot make out. Instead of that, I thought, why not I simplify for hourly separator, wherein we can mark the hourly open, hourly high, and hourly low. So you will have a clear-cut idea about the hourly ranges. Even the hourly ranges, you will be coming to know whether the next hour is going to trend higher or the next hour is going to trend lower. So clearly by seeing this separator, that indicator, you are going to trade. And another problem in the intraday trading is the market trends for 1 hour in the beginning and sometimes last hour in the end. In between, there will be squeeze. Squeeze means market goes sideways. At that time, if a trader, without knowing, entering into the trade, then there will be call writers and put writers will be active. So premium will decay, premium will not move higher, it will be very choppy. At that time, traders tend to lose that money. And also by observing the TTM squeeze, I am going to already I made about the volatility vortex strategy. That is combining Bollinger Band with the Keltner channel. When the price contracts within the, Bollinger Band contracts within the Keltner channel, that price contraction will happen. So this indicator is coded for that and it shows you where the squeeze is happening. When the squeeze is happening, after the release of the squeeze, a momentum trade will happen. That also you can utilize for your trade in intraday trading. You can time that and you can enter into the market. So this is a rule-based method to catch breakout moves with precision. Okay. What I'm going to cover is how this support and resistance power channel. There is also one indicator. I'm going to explain it to you. that is available in the trading view. It is called as support and resistance power channel by chart prime. That I have utilized this. And here I am going to discuss role of hourly separator in intraday setups. How in hourly separator will help us to take decisions. And TTM squeeze for breakout confirmation. So I am going to explain you how you are going to trade with this, how you are going to build a strategy with this. Okay. This support and resistance power channel plots. What it does is plots dynamic zones of support and resistance. Actually, it calculates the number of sell candles, red candles, and number of green candles, and it plots support and resistance, and it creates a zones. Zones are adjusted based on the price action. These zones are very, very important because sometimes we get a stock from the screener. For example, morning I got a stock from the screener, Apollo Hospital. By the time I got from the screener, it was moving higher. If I would have entered into that stock thinking that it is a bullish everything, it was trending. If I would have entered into that stock thinking that it is going to continue its momentum upwards, I would have lost money. So this momentum based power channel, support and resistance channel, it plots the resistance and supports by seeing the candlesticks. Helps us to identify breakout or fake out zones. Okay. See, let me take it to this is the indicator. Here, this indicator, I've taken a screenshot and I've pasted over here. See, it is indicating that this is the chart of Nifty call option, 24,800 call option. It was plotting sell power when it was entering into this zone. And here, when the market came down, Nifty came down to 24,494. At that time, this call option was around 89 rupees. You can see over here. It is plotting the level 89 and it is plotting the midpoint and it is also plotting sell power. This is the buy power it is plotting and it is a green thing is and with the labels, with the price label, it is plotting like this. So I am taking the help of this to identify whether I am into a support zone or the resistance zone. So that helps me visually to identify the zones as well as the levels which has been plotted with the help of this indicator. Another thing is, next, I am combining this with the hourly separator. In the hourly separator, what the indicator what I have designed is splits the chart into hourly blocks from 9 to 10, 9:15 to 10:15, 10:15 to 11:15, 11:15 to 12:15, 1:15, 2:15, and 3:15. Like that, it splits. It is useful for seeing session-based reactions. For example, the market sometimes what happens, it expands through the London session. After 12 p.m., market starts moving higher. Sometimes it stalls over there. And sometimes in the morning session itself, around 9:15, it starts taking support. Actually, in this indicator, it plots not only the open of the hourly open hourly high, hourly low, and also it separates the hourly timings. So now by seeing this visually, you can time your entries and exits. So I'm combining power channel with the hourly separator. Here I've taken the screenshot of the indicator. See how this is showing is, this is the indicator of the 24,800 call option, morning hourly high. It has plotted the hourly high in blue color and the open has been plotted here. Whereas indices, our underlying Nifty spot chart, it was open high. Here it opened and it made an high, and finally it is plotting. See, you can see the dots on the 5-minute candle lows, 112. These are the hourly lows, and it started stabilizing over here. It started stabilizing over here, hourly low around 9:35 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth candle, fifth candle. That means after 25 minutes, market started stabilizing here. The beauty of this hourly indicator, it is separating. Actually, these are the separators, hourly separators like this. And next hour, you can see the low is plotted high above the first hourly low. This is second hourly low. Second hourly low and second hourly open. It has plotted the second hourly open. When the price starts moving above the hourly open, it will have momentum. So that will give you an idea to enter into the market. Here itself you can enter. I'll show you how the entry you can precisely enter by combining all the indicators. This is how I'm going to guess whether the market is trending or not. So here 24,800 call option indicated reversal at the first hour with the stabilizing dots on the lower side, and also price action. You should know how to read the price action also. You can see this candle is a low, high, higher high. The reversal has already stepped in. So this is the confirmation of your entry. Like that we can enter into the market. Let us go to the another indicator also I have combined in this. In the hourly indicator itself, I have combined TTM squeeze indicator. TTM squeeze is volatility squeeze. Volatility squeeze, what we do is we combine the Bollinger Band. I've already mentioned in my previous video that we are taking the Bollinger Band and Keltner channel. When the price, when the Bollinger Band contracts within the Keltner channel, the squeeze will happen. Price will squeeze. Price will squeeze within the. So it indicates this TTM squeeze indicator. It gives a squeeze, indicates that squeeze is on by identifying the. So by plotting, instead of plotting Bollinger Band and Keltner channel on the chart, it becomes clumsy. Instead of that, it starts plotting beneath it and it shows red dots for squeeze and for the release green dot. So when the red dot starts coming, you will be knowing that it is a squeeze is taking place in the market. The market price is squeezing. So it indicates that. And also here, what I've done is with this indicator, I have included TWAP as well as the variable moving average. Both the things, time based weighted average price as well as adaptive moving average has been included. So we have taken care of everything compression, the market when it starts moving sideways, for the sideways market to have, to get a caution, not to trade, everything will be taken care of. And for the momentum, entry, and dynamic support and resistance levels. So I have combined all these hourly separators, TTM squeeze indicator, and power channel. That is actually, I've taken it from the trading view, that it has been coded by the chart price. Here you can see with this TTM squeeze, it is showing here red squeeze is on. You can see the intertwining of the variable, moving average, TWAP, they are going. You can see the squeeze over here. It is indicating that Bollinger Band is squeezing. Bollinger Band and Keltner channel, everything price is squeezing. So you are prepared for that, and you are seeing on the chart that price is going sideways. You will not be under confusion. So you know that it is going to, some momentum trade will come in the market. For which side the momentum will come, that will be taken care by the TWAP and VWAP, not VWAP, TWAP and variable moving average. See, variable moving average, the length is tweaked to 10 period, 10 back candlesticks, and TWAP is tweaked for 5 period. So when the shorter period is crossing below the longer period, you can see this is the shorter period. TWAP is crossing below and price is below. You can see the momentum fall in the market. In the 24,800 call option only, I have shown it. You could have seen on the Nifty itself, this is the cross over here. So it started moving down. So you got the momentum trade. At one point of time, you have to stop it. Otherwise, if you do not book your profits at the right time, you will be under loss. So this trade is over. For this trade, this TTM squeeze has taken place and the crossover of the TWAP and variable moving average has taken place. And also you are seeing hourly separator over here. Okay, next, here in intraday strategy rules, what we are going to do is, we are marking the power channel zones at the market open, and we wait for the price to test these zones during squeeze or red dot, confirm breakout with green dot, entry on breakout candle close, retest, exit at next zone or using trailing stop. That is the rules what we have done. You have to have risk management. Only 1 to 2% of capital per trade you have to. And what you need to do is, you should avoid trades near overlapping zones. Sometimes zones will overlap. On the hourly also, hourly high and low will be overlapping sometimes. At that time, you need to avoid trades. Only you need to stick for high probability setups. And what you need to do after applying all this indicator, you have to journal your every trade for review. So then only if you back test it, then your confidence will increase. You can see a trader with my indicator showing thumbs up. So he has got confidence over here. let me take you to the chart here. I am going to apply the indicator. In this chart, 24,800 call option. This is the indicator. Let me open the indicator. Support and resistance, power by chart price. If you go there, if you type community script, support and resistance by power channel by chart price. What it is giving? It is giving dynamic support. Dynamic support means as it happens. Dynamic. It is not static. With the buying power and selling power labels, and it is giving you the price levels. 89 it is plotted, and the midpoint is also plotted 157, and the upper point it has plotted 226. You can see if you would have taken this trade, caught this trade exactly around this, you could have grabbed how much points from, say, around 128 points. Leave aside, if you cannot catch the total 128 points, you could have grabbed 100 points. 100 points is not a joke in intraday trading. And I'm enabling my indicator, that is TTM Squeeze, I've combined with Hourly Separator. I need to enable now. Here, variable moving average, TWAP, and this is momentum squeeze on. At the bottom, you can see there, squeeze off. That is Bollinger Band, Keltner channel, volatility contraction, and what I've included is, see, you can see Bollinger Band and Keltner channel, everything for that. In the style, so hourly open, I'm going to tick on that. I'm going to tick on hourly high, hourly low. So it is complete. Now, what you are seeing is on the chart, complete setup of, with these two indicators, everything has been covered. Hourly separator, TWAP for entry and exit, and the indication for the momentum squeeze. When the squeeze is happening, you stay away and watch carefully, and the indication here, when it started coming down, it was indicated for the breakdown. The squeeze indicated, it was a long squeeze. You can see how many candles, 1 hour squeeze had happened over there. This is an hourly separator. 1 hour squeeze, after a 1 hour squeeze, huge momentum breakdown. That happened today, not yesterday. Squeeze was on yesterday before closing, and the reaction came today morning. So, as a retail trader, we are not getting this. Or if you are very quick enough to identify the momentum trade, you can enter into it. But the candle size, you can see that it was very huge. You can enter into the trade. Okay? So, some people can enter if you only catch some points from here, you could have catch little points over there. Here, when it approaches this hourly separator indicator, it is plotting open on the yellow line, high on the blue color, and black color is for hourly lows. See, when it is coming down, the dots are coming down and they are stabilizing here. At that time, this power channel is plotting by power. Dynamic support has been plotted over here. Here we are getting hourly low and as well as dynamic support is we are getting. So you are alert. Then you have to prepare for your entry. So something is going to come, something is going to change. So I need to prepare for my entry. How will you prepare for that? See, indicators are lagging indicators because they have to take the data from the price action. Price action has to transfer it to the indicator and indicator has to plot it. Before that, you can see the price action over here. See, if you carefully observe the price action, it is making a lower lows, right? And this lower low, it's not going below this. I'm placing the cursor on this. You can see 89.05 and next candle, the low is 90.15. Higher low. This is not the signal candle. Next candle, I'm placing, this is the high is here 98.55 and the high is 106.535 and the low is 94.20. This is the candle, it is indicating reversal. And also lows are protected and this power channel, support and resistance power channel is plotting by powers. Initially, it will not be 70, but as the time goes, it calculates it as a 70. Initially, it starts with the 58, 59, and it goes on because it is dynamic. It calculates as the things, as the event unfolds, as the price action unfolds, it calculates everything. Okay. Later, you can see in the next hour what has happened over here. With the hourly separator, you are seeing the low has been it is forming an higher low. And the beauty is open is near the low. Open is not far away from the low. That is very, very interesting. You should observe that. When the open is very, very near to the low, when the price is starting moving above this open, and also price is above TWAP, price is above the VMA, then it is a confirmation. So you can take the trade, enter the trade, keep your stop loss. If you are an aggressive trader, you can enter over here. Keeping the stop loss of 89, you could have entered. You will not get disturbed by even if it comes to 104. Because your entry is around 94 or 90 or anywhere random in between. Because precise entry is not possible. Only some people, very aggressive people with practice, they enter into that. That is a bit risky, but it is a confirmation. So now once you have entered into that, so this will plot resistance around this level. Already sell power will be plotting. It starts plotting sell power into the market. So through the time cycle, this is the second hour high. And if you see the third hour high, that is 11:30. This is 10:30. 11:30, 11:15 low is higher than previous hour open. and open here. So here, this is the congestion zone. That's what I mentioned. When the zones are overlapping, you need to be careful. Don't enter in between in this region. If you have taken the entry, you manage your trade with the trailing stop loss. That is the most important. Entry, you have entered early, manage your trade. Start trail your stop loss. Here in this congestion zone, some people try to enter into that level. Okay, now we are going to, and if you look back at the left side, it is the powerful resistance of the hourly resistance it has plotted, hourly high. So you need to be careful in this area for the entry. People do mistake, they'll enter late and they will not be able to manage the trade. And here, okay, you have entered here in this area. This power channel, this dynamic support and resistance channel will caution you that selling pressure is building on over here with the price label. And also it is plotting midpoint level, 157. There is no congestion here except one congestion box it has plotted, that is negligible. You cannot. So this is how, with the combination of TTM squeeze, I don't know how to give you this script code. I can give it to everyone because everyone should utilize and everyone should take the benefit of this indicator and everyone should start trading profitably. That is my intention. That is how I have brought this strategy. This is a powerful intraday strategy. It is combining momentum. Momentum is very, very important for an option buyer, and proper entry is also very, very important. If you do not enter properly, you are not going to hold the position. You will not be, you will be directionless. Your psychology will affect. You will not sit with confidence. So visually, when you are seeing the things, and if you are not able to read the price action carefully, these indicators will help you. So this is a powerful intraday strategy which I have brought it to you people. You can utilize this and you can do. I'll try to find ways for giving this indicator. This has been combined with the TTM squeeze. It is a combination package of hourly separator, hourly open, hourly close, not close, hourly low, hourly open, hourly high, hourly separator, and TTM squeeze. And TTM squeeze is for Bollinger Band Keltner channel squeeze, and also moving average, TWAP for entry, TWAP as well as variable moving average, adaptive moving average. Variable moving average is nothing but adaptive moving average, which adapts to the price action, and power channels. What more you want? So I'll tell you, before closing, I'll take the example how you would have saved by taking the trade in a. I talked about the stock Apollo Hospital. Apollo Hospital. Here, from the screener, I got this stock for the trade. It was perfect. But the screener gives you delayed. Only when it happens of year, only it is giving. Here, see, after 5 minutes only, you have got the stock from the screener. This 5-minute candle is huge. Even though sometimes if it is huge also, it works out. It works out. Sometimes it acts as a resistance. Here, if I would have entered here, I would have stopped out. See, it has started, it is hourly low, hourly open, hourly high. It has started stalling here, and before it happens itself, this support and resistance dynamic channel, it caught this move and it started telling me there is selling power is building on. That is a caution, right? When there is a caution, how can you take the trade? Even though you got the stock from the screener, if you would have entered into this, because no one is going to see the price action, what happens in the future. Through the time cycle, whether it is going to expand or whether it is going to correct, we cannot make out. So this power channel indicated me, cautioned me that sell power is building on over here. Then it restricts you from taking the long trade. See what happened? It is a history. Through the time cycle, with slow movement, Apollo Hospital came down below you can see over here, I'm plotting here, below the opening price of the first hour. And from where the squeeze has released, it has come down. Let me zoom it out. And this is the previous days, last hour high, last hour high is 6885, last hour open is 6876, and last hour low is 6868. Let us see, where did it come? It came down to 6883. Can you see over here? It almost came down to already this indicator power channel as plotted, because it was the power channel, it has plotted over here, buy power it has plotted, and it is still running over here. It has marked 6853 and the midpoint it has marked 6971. So we need to see tomorrow. You just track this. Tomorrow, whether this power dynamic support it is going to hold or whether it is going to break. If we go to the daily chart, let me hide all the indicator, then you can see on your own, this is a trap actually. It is a trap and it has closed below the open, though it is higher close than the previous day. This is how this indicator helps, this strategy helps you for your better intraday, and it is very, very suitable for option traders. Option traders can guess the entry with precision and all those things. Thank you very much, friends. Nalnakshi Swami signing off. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.